I need you.
Press the button.
We going how? Okay, ready? Well, I sing that song. Right, okay. Welcome back to Car Chat TV. I'm Oliver, and in today's episode, I want to know what the fuss is about. I've got the Kia EV6 here. Everyone raves about this car. It's won loads of awards. It's the car of the year 2022. Ooh, brilliant. Well, is it brilliant? Because I want to know. I'm here at a test track today, loads of different roads with undulations. I want to know how this car feels on the road, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you and tell you my thoughts on the car. This is the EV6 GT Line S. Not only that, I'm going to give you my 3 favourite features of the car because it is a full EV, so I'm expecting some tech. So let's get on with it. I'm going to jump into the driver's seat and see how this baby handles. Okay, let me talk to you about my 3 best features of this EV6. Number 1 has to be the way this car charges. It's a lot quicker than other EVs out there. It's got 800 volt technology, which means you can zap this car and get it charged from 10 to 80% in 18 minutes. That's pretty good if you're using a 220 kilowatt charger, if you can find one. The infrastructure is not quite there yet, but if you do find one, awesome, 18 minutes. If you're charging from home, which I probably would be most of the time, and you've got a 7 kilowatt charger, you're looking at 12 hours. If you're lucky enough to get 11 kilowatt charger, then you're looking around 8 hours. So it's pretty good. It charges faster than most other EVs on the market. Number 2, make the car go walkies, forwards or backwards. This is great for tight parking spaces or just to show off to your mates that you've got some cool tech. Now, a lot of people don't show you how to start the process, so I'm going to do it from inside the car. Park the car, press park on the rotary, then hold the parking camera here. We'll show you some B-roll of that until you get this, come up. There we go, remote moving forward or backwards, unfasten your seatbelt, done, leave the car, and then press hold parking button on the key. As you can see, we've got forward and backwards. Let's watch this. This is so cool. This is a nice bit of tech. This is a little bit of me. So I'm going to try and put it back into that really tight parking spot there. I'm pressing backwards. Move backwards for me. Kia EV6, move backwards. It's doing something. It's doing, look, it's moving. It's moving. It's moving. Okay, and you want to make it stop, let go. All right, now say, oh, I've put it too far back. I want it to come forwards. Press the forward one. Come on. Come on. Come on, how cool is this? Come on. Okay, we're going to cut some B-roll. Come on, this is fun. Number 3, this. Some of you may have seen this before, but this is a V2L charger. Now, that is like vehicle to load. Look at this. There's an appliance on that. All you need to do is with this V2L appliance here, just jab it in there. Oh, that's really in there. And now what you can do, oh, it's come out. Now what you can do is you can charge anything. Your phone, a kettle, a microwave. Certain people on YouTube have been plugging in different things. Today, we're not organised enough to do that, but we're still showing you this. But a lot of people don't show you this. Come here. Around the back, if you're struggling to get this out, there's an error or something, which I actually have had this happen before. You come around the side and you open up this little pocket here. And when you've done that, there's a little like toggle. This one's purple. I just pull it with my 2 fingers. It releases the V2L loader out. So if you ever struggle, you can't get it out, now you know. So I'm inside of the Kia EV6 now on one of the test tracks. This is a windy one, so I can sort of feel the suspension and how it handles. Let's give you some stats first though, because this is the all-wheel drive, 321 brake horsepower, and I believe 0 to 62 in 5.2 seconds. So we'll give that a little bit of a launch later on and try and feel that power. But at the moment, it's really, really smooth. It handles pretty good, pretty well. I'm trying to think of my experience with the Hyundai Ioniq 5 as well. This one feels just a little bit firmer, a little bit tighter on the suspension. And I do love the bonnet. I love the big creases, how it kind of flares out to the edge so I can see each side of when I'm turning. I really enjoy that. Visibility wise, it's pretty good. The fronts are good. These are pretty slim. I can see looking out the back. It's not. It could be bigger. It could be bigger. But so far, so good. I'm behind a bit of a slow coach here. Do you reckon we could do it? Nah, better not. Oh, I was gonna undercut him. He's in the MG ZS EV. Let's talk about interior though, interior quality. This is the GT line S. So it's got a few little bits of extra features like the 360-degree camera. I was going to say webcam, but it's not webcam. Camera, so the quality of that's really good and you can move it, and I'll show you some B-roll of that as well actually. These seats are really comfortable material, some nice white piping, bits of leather included as well. The infotainment, two 12.3-inch screens connected together. I love it. I'm a techie guy. The bigger the better, right? Bigger is better, and the layout and the design, perfect. Same as the Ioniq 5. I like to call them like swimming pools. Two different swimming pools that kind of gradually go higher as you drive. They kind of like fill up because they're blue at the moment. And then you've got the drive modes, which is on the steering wheel. It does handle really well. Like, turns very nice. A little bit of from the battery. So this is a 74.8 kilowatt hour battery, and I believe the rear wheel drive one is a 58 kilowatt. I'm going to give it a little bit of a punch here. Feel the acceleration. Whoa, okay, that's good. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was more than what I expected. That was more than what I expected. Wow. So this Kia EV6 does pack a little bit of a punch. So let's have a little chat about the exterior of the car, because Kias of the past is something we don't normally discuss and go, wow, that's a really good looking Kia, isn't it? But this actually is. We've got this kind of really minimalistic grille here, the Tiger Nose grille. We did a Sorento review as well, and it kind of incorporates their philosophy of that into it. We've got these very angular headlights here, and this kind of clamshell bonnet with these big creases. And actually, one thing we should look at while we're at the front is this actually has a front space. Now this is the all-wheel drive, so it is going to be less space. I'll show you what I mean. So in this pocket here, we open it up. Normally you get 52 litres extra in the rear wheel drive, but because it's all-wheel drive, you've got 20 litres. So a little bit less, but still usable. Let's slam this down, walk down the side of the car. Oh, nice noise. We've got these nice big 20-inch rims, very chunky. A lot of people don't know how to describe the EV6. Is it an SUV? Is it a saloon? Is it a hatchback? It's kind of like an amalgamation of all three. And definitely when you're sitting inside, you don't really get that SUV vibe, but more about that later. We've got some inserts here that ride alongside of the car. These quirky little handles, look at that. I do love that. And again, they sit flush. Aerodynamics as an electric vehicle car. We need to maximize range. Love the spoiler. Air's allowed to flow down there throughout. No windscreen wiper, all right? Something that we've seen on other electric cars as well, like the Jaguar I-Pace. Now this is the talking point, because some people love this, some people loathe it. Some people say it's a little bit Aston Martin-esque, the way it kind of rides up here with this, the light bar that goes all the way across. I think I like it. It's very interesting, and a few little intricate details down here as well. But let's check out the boot space, because, oh, a little button there, and it is, I believe, there we go. Just got to tickle it a little bit, all right? There you go, 490 litres of boot space. And there is a little bit of a pocket here where you can put your cables. Not all manufacturers do that actually, so it is really good to see more manufacturers including a little cubby space for you to, you know, store your cables. But very cool. The exterior, what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below of your thoughts of the Kia EV6. Okay, a cool little hack that not everyone knows about, and I'm going to tell you about it now. So you've got regenerative braking paddles, which I love. I love that when manufacturers incorporate, because it's so easy, and I just love the feeling of the paddle. So left and right, if you want to play around with the regenerative braking, you want a bit of a harsher power to get back into the battery. But the hack is, if you hold down for 5 seconds on the right side, that takes it into auto. So it does it completely automatic for you. It'll use the radar in the front to know when to let the engine coast or when to harvest that power. And if you do it similarly on the left paddle, so you can press them down one at a time, but I like hacks. Who doesn't like hacks? And this is a cool secret. So on the left side, maximum, hold it down, left, and you'll notice when you do that, it comes up max. So I've been driving in the EV6 for a while. It's super comfy. Adam, let us know what it's like back there with the space.
So I'm in the back of the EV6, and I would actually say it's quite comfy. The materials are actually really good, so you can see over here, the materials are really super soft and smooth. I'd say the angle is a little bit upright for me personally, but it's all just personal opinion. And I think these headrests here, as you can see, are actually quite a nice shape, so it gives you like a bit more room in the cabin. I'd say it's quite compact, but overall pretty comfy, so yeah, would recommend.
There you go, good space. So there you have it, that's been our episode with the Kia EV6 GT Line S. I think it's a great car. We've showed you my favourite 3 features of the car. We've taken it for a little bit of a road test. It handles great, it's a little bit firmer than the Ioniq 5. As always, if you like the video, throw me a like, get subbed, and I'll see you on the next one.